One thing that we cannot get away from in the hip hop culture nowadays is the talk about demons. Everybody is either trying to be a demon, says they have demons, or wants to be a demon, or got demons, or driving a demon. We cannot get away from the demon talk, right? But one thing Doja Cat has done in her new music video is to channel her inner demon or make herself become a demon in her new music video. So I wasn't initially going to talk about this when I saw the imagery and I saw the visual. We're gonna react to the visual because I haven't seen the visual. I'm gonna watch it on mute because of copyright purposes. But when I saw the graphic art and the album rollout that was dropping and everything, her sitting on the chair and also the spooky little stuff, and I'm just like, oh man, here we go again. It's another video about Doja Cat, or another video about somebody wanting to be a demon or turning themselves into a demon or saying that they got demons, etc. Right? And it's like this sort of demonology culture in hip hop nowadays, right? And I wasn't initially going to talk about it because when I looked at the song lyrics, when it seems like the demons that she's talking about is like the stuff that she has, or people hating on the stuff that she has. It doesn't seem like the song doesn't have like, oh, I be with my demons and I'm going to hell and I'm with Satan. It don't seem like none of that stuff, or I'm unholy, or Satan, me and Satan me talking. Like, it don't seem like none of that. Like the lyrics when I read it, I'm like, she ain't talking about nothing. She mentioned demons a few, like in the chorus, but she just talking about regular stuff. Talking about she a cash cow and all sorts of stuff like that. Like, she mentioned just regular stuff that people always talk about, right? Within the verses of the song, but in the hook is when she mentions the word demon, right? But what really had me taken back, or really had the world taken back, was the imagery, right? And I wanted to talk about that imagery. The song, reading the lyrics, wasn't as bad. The video itself looks very spooky. And I try to use the word demonic loosely because everybody like, oh, everything's demonic. Nah, that's a little on the demonic side. That's definitely creepy. You got three demons in there, her being one of them, crawling up the wall, being in a bathtub filled with dark water, and a demon comes out of the water, grabs her head, changes her eye color. There's a lot of demonic symmetry within that video. It's very spooky, very, very spooky. And this is the stuff our children are watching, right? This is our stuff our teenagers are watching. This is stuff millennials, Gen Zers, everybody's watching and looking and intaking, stuff like that. And me, I don't like scary movies because if I watch a scary movie, I might just have a bad dream about it. That's something that would give somebody a bad dream, or give a kid a bad dream, or give somebody a bad dream by watching that and taking that into your soul. That's real crazy. When we hear demons, we think of the most despicable looking, filthy little characters, right? Or we think of the devil with a pitchfork and a horn, right? But that's imagery that Satan has allowed us to believe that he looks like, right? We don't necessarily know what a demon could look like, right? I believe demons shape and shape shift and take the form of the same type of characters that we saw in this Doja Cat music video. But I also believe that demons take the form of other things and other people and infiltrate in other ways, right? So that's something to keep in mind, of that if you're thinking, oh, this is what demons look like, this is a form of what they can shape into or form themselves into. But I don't believe that's like the final state, right? And that's what culture has done. Culture has made the most despicable looking thing like, oh, that looks like a demon, right? And very may well be, right? But at the same time, that's not their only form. That's not the only way that you should be looking for them, right? And I think that it's some sort of, not necessarily chess match, but game as well, relative to how the devil wants us to view him, right? The devil wants us to be scared of him, right? When the Bible talks about how he roars about, he goes about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. But it says like a roaring lion, right? But then the Bible also says in other passages that he has been overpowered, that he has been overpowered, been taken captive. Like, what's the scripture in Colossians? Let me go to it. Colossians 2, chapter 2, verses 14. Disarmed. the devil has been disarmed, right? That Jesus took the keys of death, hell, and the grave, and that when Jesus had rose from the grave, he had disarmed the principalities and he had disarmed the powers, right? So he's a defeated foe who has no bite, right? But one way that he creates this bite is through fear, right? One way he creates this bite is through fear and enticing us, right? And one of these ways that you see in this video is fear, like making us scared, right? I believe that that's like a chess match with the enemy to make us picture him in one way, to not see him coming in another way, right? It makes us picture him in this deep, dark state to where we're focused on, oh, we don't see nothing deep and dark, then it must not be demonic. But then there's other ways, as you know, our schools, how our school systems are treating our children, you know, how things are going with legislation and jobs, etc., how music looks and what music talks about. All these other things may be demonic or are demonic or have demonic agendas within those industries, but we're only focused on, oh, we don't see nothing deep, dark, and scary. So if we don't see nothing deep, dark, and scary, then that's not demonic, because the images that they're feeding us of the demonic are deep, dark, and scary, right? So keep your eyes peeled for that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the video and about the song in the comments. Do you believe it's demonic too, or do you believe it's art? A lot of times people say like, oh, this is just art. She's an artist. They're taking the imagery that we give them and they're putting pen to paper with it and they're creating art. Yeah, art is art, but that's not art. That's pushing an agenda. That's pushing imagery, trying to scare people. That's very, very spooky. This stuff is very, very spooky. So let me know how you guys feel in the comments about the video, about the song, etc. I'll check back with you guys on the next video. Thank you guys for watching all of these videos. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.